Endling. Is this thing any good? I don't know. They changed that with the last update, and it side grades as usual. They removed some functionality for no reason, made text so small that you can't read it, and changed how it looks. So I guess that's what we're doing these days. Conifer worm. Snow permanence. Forgotten cave. Secluded steppe. Endling, should we try that? Menace, death touch, undying. +1 and -1. I think it's a good change. I mean, it's a better color, but also you can't sort events by their start time anymore. So it's like, that's something I used to be able to do, and now I can't do that. Like, you just, like, they're not even in order of start time. I don't know what they're in order of, but you have to, like, scroll through all the events to see what... Oh, this card. Got it. Yeah, this is a good card. Arkham's Astrolab. Edict. Ayula's Influence. Thank you, MT. Have a good night. Changeling, 2 changelings. Target player sacrifices a creature. Can we just draft the same deck again? I don't know what I'm trying to do here. I'll take Urza's Rage. It's probably the best card there. All non-snow creatures get -X/-X until end of turn, where X is the number of snow permanents you control. Mob. Destroy target creature at instant speed. Okay. Convoke, destroy target creature. That seems pretty good. Zalfrin Decoy seems a lot worse than it should be. As an uncommon, they should just tap creatures more easily, but oh well. Pretty cheap to make this into a creature. It has to be mob here. Rank officer is fine. Unearth is okay, but yeah, let's get this mob going. Sadistic Obsession. I usually stay away from effects like this. It could be okay, but it's like 5 mana to put your first -1/-1 counter somewhere. Changeling. If we get all of that synergy like our opponent had. Sliver creatures you control get +2/+0. On its own, it's pretty bad though. 4/2 for 4. And slivers aren't that easy to get your hands on. So I'm a little skeptical about that one. Cave of Temptation didn't work out for us last time because we never drew it. But no reason to believe it won't work out this time. Cycling, 4/1 haste. I'll take this cave. Baron Moore. Perfect. In all likelihood, we're playing black. So, yeah, these cycling lands, you gotta prioritize them because they're uncommon, and people are gonna figure out how good they are. So get them while they're hot. Lava Dart. 2 damage at instant speed. Meh. Not the easiest thing to get working. Squirrel Nest. I do like Squirrel Nest. I don't know if that's great in a black deck. But it seems like green is open, if nothing else. Ninjutsu 4 to get a huge monster into play. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Kind of expensive. Pretty much just like a burn spell. I'm gonna take Squirrel Nest here. Call me crazy. Changeling Death Touch is pretty neat. When a ninja enters, you can put this on the ninja. Changelings are ninjas. Behemoth. An 8/8 trample for 6? As long as you've cycled a land. Let's take the Changeling. Return from extinction. 2 cards that share a creature type. Well, we already have the Shapeshifter, so maybe that's okay. Moonblade Shinobi. Not terrible. Not as good as the one we had. Hello, Armor of God. Welcome to the second draft ever. I'll take Return. Maybe that'll be our card advantage in black. Rank Officer. Rank Officer. Rank Officer. Haste Exalted, Goblin Champion. What an interesting take on a creature. Amorphous Axe. That'll be good with a bunch of squirrels. Tornado, sure. Marasa Behemoth. Don't think we need a ton of that effect, but I'm happy enough with the Snow-Covered Swamp in this format. Destroy an artifact. Whoa, Volatile Claws. A better take on Trumpet Blast, definitely. Spore Frog. I do like my Spore Frogs. Nature's Chant. Attacking creatures. It's like we want to be a token deck, but the only enabler we have is Squirrel Nest, and all of the other payoffs are in red. Oh well, maybe we'll open something sweet like this. Fallen Shinobi. Top 2 cards. You may play those cards without paying their mana costs until end of turn. What? That's good, I think. Another mob. We're not set on a second color yet, so we can just scoop up this Shinobi and hope that works out for us. Target creature gets indestructible. I mean, that has to be one of the best cards we can hope to get. Now we need little things that can attack in there, like Venomous Changelings. What is this thing? Abominable Treefolk. Okay. Tap something down. Little Frost Links. If you manage to get a ton of snow-covered lands, it gets better. Sure. Blue. Blue's not open. Zombie Bird. A little expensive. I'm going to grab another Changeling. 1/3 is a nice size for a Death Touch creature. Whoa, Changeling Outcast. Can't block, can't be blocked. That is the perfect ninjutsu thing. And it's a Changeling, so maybe that helps. What do we got here? We got Fallen Shinobi, which I'm trying to make work. Cave of Temptation, which is the Gaunty of the set. Cast your opponent's deck. Outcast. Outcast might wheel. Crypt Rats is a nice one. It's especially good with these Changelings, I think. But I'm going to grab the Outcast If I don't get access to that effect, I'm going to be really sad. Top 3 cards. Generally, I stay away from, I don't know, look at some cards and take one. At sorcery speed, at instant speed, that's a lot better. But it's just a glorified, expensive cantrip. Snow-covered island, sure. Or we could take Saddled Rhyme Stag, splash blue somehow, and play this squirrel nest theme. Trumpeting Herd. That's probably better. We don't need this snow-covered island for anything to begin with. Try to do what wins us the most games here. Ninja of the New Moon. That's another nice reason to be playing this Outcast. Savage Swipe. If its power is 2, then it fights target creature you don't control. I don't get it. So it always fights, but it only gets the pump if its power is 2. What? Why? Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it only gets pumped. Goblin Matron. We have to try it, obviously. I don't know. We need the talisman that fixes blue and black, or blue and green. Or black and green. Here we go, Treetop Ambusher. Why not? Green seems to be my color today. Target player discards 2 cards. Each player discards 2 cards? Oh no. Overload it for less than the cost. That's funny. I like that. Cunning Evasion. I don't like that. Unless you had a lot of enter the battlefield effects, which we don't. I get it, like, you can just attack with everything every turn. Whatever, I'll do Mindrake. Can't be the worst format for it. Ninjutsu and Unearth. It's not quite the combo that it should be. It still gets exiled. Draw a card and lose 1 life. Carrion Feeder, sack a creature, put a counter on it. I'm gonna go for Resilience here. Call me crazy. I wonder if these snow-covered lands will be worth something online. Ooh. Creature or land, you get all of them. The rest go to your graveyard. Ransack the lab, snow-covered island. In person, I think these lands will be worth a little bit, especially the foil ones. Even though the foil ones are inferior, they're more rare. Inferior because illegal. Slivers. Everyone loves slivers. Besides, we're almost in red. Prohibit and ransack the lab. Still not into that. Sword of Truth and Justice. It's worth something. It's also awesome. Like, that's super cool. White and blue. Looks like red and blue, but I'll give him a pass because the color of the card is not always... Like, the color of the art is not always the color of the card or the mana. 1/1 counter on any creature you control, and then proliferate. Wow. Who's taken Sword of Truth and Justice? Put your hand up. That would be me. Nether Spirit. This is like a constructed plant, I think. And it's not one I'm interested in here. This guy. Look, I'll be here all night. +2/+2, -1/-1, you gain 2 life. This card's awful. It should be 1 mana for this. If it was 1 mana, that'd be interesting. Let's take another Ninja. Ninja of the New Moon. Whenever you draw a card, put a counter on it. It would have been good last game, but the card we took was even better last game. Last match, rather. Snow-covered stuff. We're not getting any of our lizards, so snow-covered stuff is not as important yet. What is this? This is in our colors. 2/4 reach for 4, hard to cast. Exile a creature card from your graveyard. And then opponent loses 1 life for each spider you control? We already have some spiders, let me tell you. So that is going in. Win condition found. Soul Herder, not in our colors, so I don't have to look at it. Carrion Feeder. I don't want too many of that, although we do have Proliferation, which helps. I do want another Changeling Outcast. Our lizard friend! Oh no! Why are you in the same pack as a Changeling? We don't even have that many snow-covered lands. Lizard friend, look, sometimes the best thing you can do for a lizard friend is to leave it alone. Let it go. You don't have to go out and catch every lizard, okay? Took me a while to learn that, but eventually it sunk in, and I no longer chase every lizard that I see. Mindrake that. Return from Extinction. Yeah, with all these changelings, that's going to be a solid addition to the deck. Prohibit, no. Squirrel Nest is pretty cool here. Talisman gets us up to all this stuff. Fallen Shinobi, I want it to work. Can we still take most of the lizards? As often as possible, memes. We'll take as many as we can. Without putting the lizards at risk, mind you. Mirrodin Besieged. It sounds like it could be a good card. What the heck? Whenever you cast an artifact spell... 15 or more artifacts in the grave... Okay, not for us. Got it. Message received. Changeling or Mob? Probably just take Mob here. That'll make our token deck work. Winding Way. Excavating Anurid. And Putrid Goblin. Putrid Goblin. Putrid Goblin. We don't need the snow-covered forest. We didn't get our lizard. We do need another 2-drop, so there we go. Easy. Easy choices. Headless Spectre. Whoa! That might be good enough. It is a flyer for these ninjas, if nothing else. Snow-covered island. Okay, it gives us a reason to play another blue. Or excavating Anurid. I'll take that instead. Moonblade Shinobi. No. Snow-covered forest, no. Let's take Tornado. At this point, we have enough playables to not really need the lizard, even if we get it. Probably play the snow-covered thing anyway. I like it. We did okay here. Take the snow-covered plains because maybe one day Maybe one day. Goblin Matron, new art. Sure. Rank officer. It's a pun. Rank officer. I don't know what those words have anything to do with each other, but today we found out. First chosen sliver. Don't love that ability on a sliver. Slivers you just want to turn sideways with all of them. But it's similar to Magma Sliver, if you remember one of those old Legion slivers. Okay. We're kind of in blue, but we're not in blue enough to want either of those. We are simply splashing the unbeatable Fallen Shinobi. Hey, we took Spore Frog too. That can chill out in the deck. This deck will need 17 lands, I think. Yeah, so we need a cut. What does Rank Officer do? Discard a card. If you do, make a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Yeah. Endling, keep that in. Maybe Rank Officer is better than Bellowing Elk. Exile a creature card from your graveyard. Each opponent loses 2 life. I think the second one will kick in soon, but that looks spelled right to me. For what it's worth, which isn't much. Spirit Ninja. Zombie Shapeshifter. The Rank Officer doesn't seem very good. It's better than it looks, I think. It's better than it looks. Can't block and can't be blocked. That's a weird one. Maybe that's not so good. Yeah, I mean, that's all I can say about it. It's better than it looks. You just have to trust me. In which case we can take out Bellowing Elk. No, I like that one too. I don't want to remove any of this. Okay, maybe we cut that. We have Rot Widow Pack, which is even better than Rank Officer. I think. I don't know, maybe not. We'll try it out. This time we do have Nature's Chant, so that could be a thing. Fallen Shinobi is just good enough that we have to play it, so... Yeah, I don't like the Outcasts either, but this is an especially good deck for them, as you point out. So I'm gonna play him anyway. Six sources of green. Ten sources of black. Cove! Okay, Cave does filter. So technically that's another source of green. Nine, 10, 11. 15. Okay, I'm gonna put one more green in. No, I'm not. I'm gonna leave it like this. I'm gonna leave it like this. Squirrel nest. We don't need to hit squirrel nest exactly on time. We can just meander our way into playing it eventually. That's how we do. Savage swipe. Alright, back-to-back drafts here. Let's win it. Cough J. It's Mowu. It's Mowu. Is this hand any good? Hand seems pretty bad. I'll keep it though on the draw. We're on the draw, we've got 2 lands. We just need any land eventually. Especially a green land. But especially a black land or a blue land. To really help us. Yeah, given that this was on top, it's a no-brainer. Not a bad draw. Turn 5 Shinobi, if we're lucky. Oh. Let's try attacking with our Outcast. I think the Outcast will be more played than you'd imagine. Tap it, it's fine. Because this deck is going to be more popular. Not this deck specifically, but all the synergies you'll find with it. Yeah. That sets us up nicely for next turn, and that gives us a nice land we can always filter with. It is Mowu, right? Mowu, loyal companion treasure. You are a treasure, Mowu. Yes, you are. No easy blue this turn. Unfortunate, but true. Unfortunate yet true. Yeah, not just more, but a ton more. Yeah, it will always be cycled unless it's the last turn of the game. They're gonna force spike this. You're gonna force spike this, aren't you? No, they didn't. We won't be hell-bent for a while, but that's okay. What? That's a fine split. They took the lands. They took the lands instead of the spells. I mean, they'd get a flashback spell, so I guess that's fine. Three damage, gain 3 life. They played plains. Well, we knew about that. Land would have been so good here. It would have been so good. But alas. Okay, squirrel nest time. Now we're just gonna make lots of squirrel tokens and there's nothing you can do about it. Mr. Mowu. 5-color deck over there. 4-color deck. Fact or fiction. What is this? Irregular cohort. It's just 2 2/2s. And they're holding their land. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, where's my land? Why can I not get land? Sword of Truth and Justice. I think I just need to save that for a while. What a pain. All right. Changeling. We could set it up to do it next turn, but I mean, we have to draw land eventually, right? Right. They can do this only as a sorcery. Cave of Temptation. So that pump could come, but we'll be ready for it. Sword of Truth. That would have been the perfect turn to use Sword of Truth and Justice. Where they have no mana up. Now they're going to have smiting helixes and scour all possibilities and all manner of nonsense. More smiting helixes. Okay. Well, you better pump up one of your monsters, because it's about to get real. Why are they saving that thing? It's kind of funny. Why not attack with both? Are they going to flicker this? Or do they want a blocker? Battle cry, tap creature and opponent. Why are we not getting a land? This is more tilting than a very tilting table. I don't know. One land, you figure in half your deck you'd get a fourth land when you're playing 17. That's alright. I'm not worried about it. Everything's fine. Tap creature and opponent controls. Alright, well, I'll get a squirrel. Take 5. Settle beyond reality. Yeah, so they did have the flicker, and they exiled our venomous scorpion. Can we just get a land? I just want a land. Nope. No, we can't. We can't get a land. Creatures you control have Outlast 2. 2 and tap it. Only as a sorcery. That's interesting. Six. I mean, we can mob them. Yeah, I guess what we do here is play the Rhyme Stag and then hold up mob on their turn. Yeah, that's kind of the synergy I was going for there. It's the whole reason I went into green, actually. I took an early speculative squirrel nest and then saw this guy. Now what? I mean, this game would be over in our favor if in any of the last 100 turns we had drawn a land. Any land. I mean, we have lots of good cards in our hand. Like our 4 best cards even. But all of them cost 5 to really get going. Ooh, wait. I think we do this first. Convoke, destroy Rock's veteran. And then we take 6. And then they're like, indestructible, protection from black. It's all good. No, okay, they don't get it. They just don't get it. Cycles, secluded step. Land! Alright. Not too surprising, but still annoying. Who wants to go to 5 life? I do. I want to go to 5 life. Oh, I should be attacking with the outcast this turn, maybe. Nah. Maybe not. It is an extra mana, which we'll need if they kill a creature here on the end step, like lightning strike something. 5 damage to a creature or planeswalker. Yeah, okay, so smart. So smart. So we'll have to block and then mob. Killing Pondering Mage, probably. We can still win this. We can still win it. Pretty much get to block everything this turn. Scour all possibilities. Well, I hope you find what you're looking for. Preordain here. Double Preordain. 2 cards to the bottom. And they play a plains. I guess that's a good sign. And our Venomous Changeling is quite the blocker here. Unfortunately, if they tap a creature pre-combat, we can't mob this turn. They don't, so that's good. Let's see how blocking works. Blocking works like this. We kill off the sliver. We kill off this thing. And I don't want to go to 3 life. So we'll do that. Then we'll mob the 3/4, which is the thing we really can't kill. And that's all we can do this turn. We're tapped out. Efficiency. Yes, okay, no damage to us. Time for some truth and justice. Or better yet, Fallen Shinobi. What is this? Fountain of Ichor? Yes! We get their top 2 cards. Here we go. blockers. Turn that. Get that hit in. You may play those. Oh great, Talisman of Hierarchy. It does add black, for what it's worth. Did I just kill myself? Yeah, I just killed myself, wouldn't you know it? I needed one blocker in addition to that. Turn 10, 4th land. So stupid. No, I'm not conceding. You have to kill me. What a ridiculous game. We had the way to win for like 8 turns in a row. With any land. Didn't have to be a specific land. Any land would have done it. Do we have a lot of 2-power creatures? No. Destroy target enchantment. I mean, it deals with a thing. Target player discards 2 cards. Nah. Let's just draw better. Let's just draw a bit better. Don't want to make my deck any worse. We don't have to make our deck worse to draw better. That seems like the wrong approach. Let's do this. Would you like to play first? Yes. Wow. Lands. It is good to have lands. And that's a good land to start with. Let's draw another one, shall we? I'm gonna go cave into Rhymestag here. Because if they don't kill this immediately, that's a hit. Rhymestag, you are a hit. Ho ho! Tons of good stuff. And pretty unlikely that they counter too much of it this turn. So what I'll do is play Talisman. And hold up black. I should have held up black there and taken the 1 down. I planned to play Treetop Ambusher, but then I can hold up the black. Whatever. Lousy game anyway. Rot Widow Pack. Two, 4. I want this to resolve. Swing 4. Prohibit. I mean, of all the things to prohibit, I guess that is not the worst, but it would have been nice to have an ambusher in play, or at least an outcast. What is this attack? What is this? What is this? This is a trick that tries to trade with the pack. I'll just let it through. Ninjutsu, maybe. Could be. They are playing blue. It's just because they know they can't block, I guess. Get a creature into play. How about we Angel Dash? Swing and they wing shards us. Put it on itself, because that's the least important creature. Take it all. They could have countered this, and they didn't, so I'm thinking they can't counter anything here. Dash is nice, it protects against wraths. Wrath would suck, but what can you do? Love a creature in my graveyard. Then we could do 3 damage to them just by bringing it back as a spider, because we already have 2 spiders. Scorpion spider. Why would they attack with Imposter of the 6th Pride? I do want a creature in my graveyard, like I said, so let's do that. And if this is... if this is truly a Wrath, then that attack makes sense. Okay, Shelter. Return. Costs 5 to do. Dash. Now do they have the counter spell? If they do, we have Outcast. Same as before, I'll just target itself, and that should be good enough for a win here. They didn't have the answer last turn, so what stands to reason that they don't have it this time. Winding Way. They have an X1 that's somewhat annoying. They have Shelter. But all of that, none of that concerns me. Game 3. Cool. We've got everything we'd ever want. A turn 3 Bellowing Elk. Indestructible. Baron Moore. Oh wow, turn 2 draw a card? Sick. Draw a card for 1 life. I'd say worth. No need to do it now. Enduring Sliver. This is a good rate for a Sliver. It's no muscle Sliver, but still decent. Do this now, just in case we draw something a bit better, like a good land. Venomous thingy. The Elk is not a great blocker in this situation. The Putrid Goblin is pretty good, and so is the Changeling. I want to be somewhat mana efficient here. Honestly, the best way to be mana efficient is to play the Bellowing Elk. But loses another life. On their turn 3, they missed a land drop. They could have Shelter, but Shelter won't attack past this guy, so you know what, let's just play the creature that is the best on the field right now, even if it's not planning for the best turn next turn. Best turn since the next turn. I don't mind trading here. They get the land. Ah, and they're pumping that thing up. Pump it up. Nice. Okay, so we drew the green. We don't need to hurt ourselves too much more. Sacrifice a swamp. We don't need a million mana, but we love to draw towards our sword. Sucks that they got the land they needed here, but we have outclassed their creature once again. Don't bounce my Anurid. No, they're just going to keep pumping it up. Great news for me because we're pulling ahead in life. You may sacrifice a creature. We could let our Outcast die here. No, I screwed it up if I was going to do that. Alright, let's not do that. Let's not. We can do that next turn. Because it gives it haste. But it's not that much better, and it could be a good surprise for later. I'll just keep telling myself all of that. Yeah, land is nice. They can't do much without a bunch of land. So their plan here is to block the Anurid, because they won't be able to block the elk very well. Anyway, let's just cast this thing. They could protect their sliver with shelter. Ah, tethers to tap the elk. And that means they plan to trade with the Anurid. And as far as I'm concerned, that's great. Our board is going to be much better if they don't have a 4/4. It doesn't give them the option to shelter, anything like that, so this is fine. Just don't wrath us. Don't wrath me, bro. Is there a good wrath in this set? For all I know, yeah. Because I don't know. I think there is. That's not it. Modern Horizons. Save from extinction. We could get 2 frogs back. Let's do it. Or we could attack for haste in the air. Or forget about all of that. Sacrifice the goblin. Or the outcast. Which one? You have to choose. Let's sacrifice the outcast. Doesn't give them the best blockers in the world. They could double block the changeling. Take 9. Lose 1. They could take it all. If they really wanted, they could take all of this. But I just want to do the most damage here. I think the Wrath is multicolored, is that right? Lightning Skelemental. Now they want to keep the counter. So weird. Makes our bird bigger and bigger. Yeah, they're on a short clock here. That's one way of putting it. Is there really no Wrath in this set? Does anyone know? Cool, we're 4-0. Not this again. This is a clear mulligan, I think. This is better, I guess. Let's top that talisman. That is a turn 3 squirrel. Not to mention black mana. Did my bot forget how? Oh, there it is. Hey, Rutledge. I'm doing well. How are you? How's the format? I like it so far. I will like it until I lose. This is my second draft here, and we opened one of the new swords. Truth and Justice. Whenever this or another creature you control dies, scry 2. Yeah, nice value there. And we have squirrels. Tons of them. That's all we have anymore. Maybe I should have played the Outcast here, but I think it's squirrel time. The outcast could have turned into a ninja pretty soon. But the ninja can turn into a ninja pretty soon, to be fair. Yeah, a lot of interesting cards in this set. A lot of reimaginings of old cards. Like the Ponder Wizard. Chiller Pillar. What a wholesome set. Oh, Chiller Pillar. Chiller Pillar. Four mana Cascade with Retrace. I don't know that one. I haven't researched this set much. Must be a multicolor card. Cascade. Oh, the first sliver has Cascade. Convoke Delve. A lot of old abilities here. Ninjutsu is pretty fun. Bring it on! Chiller Pillar. I love Chiller Pillar. Here we go. Block, block. And then the mob rules. Do you have something? Do you have something special? Or does the mob rule? We're gonna kill this 3/3 Caterpillar. Which swamp you control? Well, shucks. We have to kill this thing. Because I don't want both squirrels to die. Goodness knows, I don't want both of them to die. And they have 0 snow lands. You wouldn't play this card with less than 2 in the deck. But they don't have any now. And that's all I care about. Time to get serious. Evolve? Interesting. It's ninja time. It's ninja time, and then we can replay the outcast or make a squirrel. And I think we should replay the outcast. We have a good enough blocker for the Chiller Pillar. And we can just get a second ninja in there next turn. Doesn't kill him, but pretty close if we can hit with both. Ninjas and squirrels. I told you that's what we were doing. Oh, it's the last in the Ling cycle. So, Endling. It's the green Ling. Wanowar Tribe is funny. Genesis. I will find it one day, but not this day, apparently. Baronmoor, Endling. Okay. I imagine... Oh no! Why are you doing this, little slug? What's the matter with this slug? Oh my god. They're gonna screw this up, aren't they? Oh no, they did it! Oh, they did it! They bloody did it. They did it. They walked into it. Oh my god. That is too good. Get destroyed. I should just play Baron more here, shouldn't I? Play Baron more. Play the Outcast. Oh no. Oh, they walked into that one. Alright. They can still kill all our squirrels one by one. But right now, their slug doesn't contend with our ninja. Graveyard to your hand. What are they going to get back? Ward-Eye Witch? No one expects the second ninja. That's for dang sure. I've been punished like crazy for waiting. Like, I have no creatures out, but I wait until declare blockers, and then I cast my removal spell. Those ninjas will get you. Ward-Eye Witch. Alright, that's a 2/5. They have a good answer to our ninja. Which sucks. Oh, we can kill this stupid slug. Sorry for questioning this game. This game is awesome. Endling. I think it's pretty safe to do this. We're gonna mob the slug. As gruesome as that sounds, it must be done. And then hold back the ninja, I guess. We could attack with the ninja. Yeah, why not? Why not? Great. So they're left with a Grave Shifter, which is much worse than this. Part of the reason I wanted to make that trade was this thing as Menace. I can't imagine any one card catching them up here. Defile. Yeah, very good, but not unbeatable. Hellbent, sweet. So here we go. Get the Outcast in. We can try to get 2 in a turn, but I think we just try to mass a bunch of squirrels. Great. I mean, they'd be dead this turn if they didn't top deck the answer. The Spectre doesn't get much better if they don't have any cards in their hand. The infamous squirrel killer jellyfish is what this is. Maybe they'll get back the Outcast. No, just the Spectre. Attack me, coward. I'm not really calling them a coward, but it's the irony of it. They're not attacking me not out of cowardice. They're failing to attack me not out of cowardice, but out of it being the right play. Now what? I'm just gonna hold on to the Changeling and amass more squirrels. Because I don't want to... Well, part of that, it saves me a life, but part of it is this is going to be better if they do manage to clear the board up or something. Squirrel time. Squirrel Nest is solid. It's the original Planeswalker. Snow covered. As tempting as it is, I should have played out my hand there to get their last card. Wasn't thinking about it. Now maybe they can protect an instant, but whatever. They're at 3 life. This shouldn't be a big deal. Just die. Yes, okay. Blue, black. Blue, black. They have at least one snow-colored swamp. Tornado. I love it. Spore Frog, swipe. The one cool part about Tornado, well, it cycles. So it's never going to be that bad, but it kills a big old chiller pillar. It kills the biggest chiller pillars you can imagine. Then there's Nature's Chant, which kills that 1/1 -1/-1 counter giver. Which might be even more important. That card's really good against us. Return from Extinction. Ambusher. If we're cutting a card, it's probably Bellowing Elk. And we'll put in Nature's Chant. I don't know. Sure. That card could really mess us up. I mean, certainly we could kill the creature it's on, which is a cleaner answer. I don't know. I think I'm just overthinking it. Kept the deck the same. What about this? Okay, I should have thought about that play longer. It might not matter. Maybe we'll just get to play the land here. Regardless, yeah. Wrong sword against this deck. Truth and Justice. Wait, blue. It does give protection from blue. So it is the right sword. I don't know if there is a demure sword here, so that's as well as we can do. Don't counter this, please. And if you do counter it, don't exile it. Because we want creatures in our graveyard. 1 spiders controlled by Sabboth. Nice. Fake claws. Fake tail. Menace. Menace 0/3. Nice. Flash in a creature. Ninja! No, not this stupid thing. This thing is unbeatable. Oh, God. Well, shucks. Okay, go. I had this in my first draft. It is unbeatable. No one expects the second ninja. They already have the second ninja. They only need 1 ninja. Cool art, too. Mist Syndicate Ninja. It's the whole syndicate. That's what this is. No, I can't let you get through. Defile... What? Come on now. That's not fair. That is out of control. Order! Order, you're out of control. No, I don't need to sacrifice a land here because I need my lands. This is the worst. Double Defile. What now? Slug again. Yeah, kill the original. I kind of need to kill that ninja, that's accurate. Kind of need to kill that thing. Would be nice. Yeah, I'm gonna save the sword as a surprise. It'd be kind of mana efficient this turn. Prohibit. That's fine. Maybe this will work. Lose all my creatures to kill one Naga again. Oh, please work. Oh, please, oh, please, oh, please. The thing is, like, it's one card. I mean, I guess it's a 2-card combo, but oh, thank God it's just this stupid Chiller Pillar. I can't believe how difficult this is. Stupid Chiller Pillars. Chiller Pillars everywhere. Just pass. The calm before the storm here. It's about to go down. It's about to go down. What do we even kill here? Maybe a ninja. Maybe Chiller Pillar. Chiller Pillar's pretty good. Okay. Sacrifice that Chiller Pillar. Sacrificing a missed ninja. That's okay. Oh, it didn't evolve because it was when it came into play. Alright. Alright. So let's go ahead and mob this thing, because if we mob something else, it just makes this thing bigger anyway. Good deal. I don't know if it's a good deal, but it is a deal. It's a deal. Oh, this game is too much. Alright. 4, that's pretty good. I mean, they might just block this with the slug. But that would be a victory. No. Wow. Okay, so this thing gets a counter and will proliferate onto both creatures. Not a bad turn. Puts them at 12. And even if they have an army of ninjas, that won't get them better blockers for the Anurid. For anything with the sword. So what's this action? 3, 5. Definitely want to kill this if possible. They're going to have another ninja. Sick. 9, 10, 11, 12. I mean, that's lethal. They need something here. Crypt Rats. Crypt Rats. Crypt Rats. 7, 5, 6, 7. They're working really hard to try to kill us here, that's for sure. If they draw a land, they're going to have 5 in the air and 2 on the ground. So we need 2 blockers. 5 in the air kills us in 2 turns no matter what. We need 2 blockers for the slug, or we could just risk it. We could just risk that they don't draw land. Nine, 10, 11, 12. Then they have to block with Crypt Rats. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna hope they do not draw land here. No land, please. Maybe they already have the land. That would be the killer. That would be the kicker. Yes, no land. I mean, there's other things that kill me, but you slam the land down if you drew it. Yeah, I had to go for that. I had to go for it. Now we have 2 lethal creatures. And they have nothing. Don't play a land, please. That would be... They probably, like, walked away from their table and they actually had the land. Alright, slug coming in. Careful, you need a black creature to block my sword. Crypt Rats. The other weird option they had was if we didn't attack... The reason I went to attack with everything, if we didn't attack with everything, they didn't need as much damage. They could have just done 5 extra damage with the Crypt Rats, which would have been annoying. We lost a couple counters on the Changeling, which is bad, because if it was a little bigger, it could kill them with the sword. Grave Shifter. What do they get back? Crypt Rats. Doesn't matter what they get back, but they do have 2 creatures here, 2 blockers. But we're going to put them to 1. They could force a draw. If they survive this turn and get Crypt Rats into play next turn for like 3, like if they draw the land next turn, then we could lose to that. Yikes. Protection from blue. I know. Oh. Oof. We kill both. They trade with our ninja. Block the ninja there. Not what we needed. I mean, we're okay. 2. If they don't draw land, we don't necessarily lose. Attack with everything. And that's it. That's all we can do. So they do kill our ninja and block enough to survive. Done. So, what does the sword do? It's a 1/1 counter to any creature we control, and then proliferate. So if you have any cool stuff going on, so right there it just added 3 counters. But better than that, it's protection from white-blue. I mean, it's all good. It kills very quickly. No land! If they drew the land, they can force a draw. No! Stupid mouse. I don't know when the last time I played a draw was. Are they gonna do it? Do they see it? Maybe they're trying to think if they can do better. They missed it! No way! Oh, they're gonna get back Silumgar Scavenger? Hold on. Are they trying to win? This seems like a really risky play. They could have forced the draw here. Venomous Changeling. Because we killed both of their creatures again. Play this guy. Move over, sword. Now they can attack for 3. They just lost. Yes! Oh, maybe they didn't see the line? That seems unlikely. Who knows? Who knows what they had? Yeah, but it'd be... Sometimes it's fun to pick someone's head like that. See what was going on. Yeah, they should have commit Sudoku there. For the greater good. 1 card on top, 1 card... What the heck does this do? Scry 2, that's pretty good. Alright, the final match. It's a good start. A turn 4 sword that protects from half their colors. Sure. Oh, wow. With Outcast backup. So what is this? Next turn we've got Ninja coming in. Yes, you're right. I am the final boss for whoever this is. UFB 90. Or at least I hope to be. As long as you've drawn 2 or more cards this turn, this thing gets double strike. Well, whoop-de-doo. Double strike. Zoop-de-doo. Hiya! I have triple double strike. I hope there's no pump spell that also draws a card. That would be awkward. Echo. When it dies, 2 damage to player or planeswalker. That's interesting. So it's 2 mana for 2 damage-ish. Land. Yes. Yes! Yosh! Oh, I see what they're all about here. White and blue. See if they bite here. So we can come in and pump up our ninja to incredible proportions. See about this orcish Hellraiser after that. Now, most of the red removal is damage based, and a lot of that's going to be less than 5. So they sack that just so they... I mean, they have to make this choice before they see what card they draw. They're like, the only outs in my deck cost more than 4, so let's draw. Yes! Oh, the sword is so good. The sword is so good. Too good to beat. Scary deck, though. I think we want Spore Frog. Spore Frog. The advantage of having Fog is that your opponent doesn't know about it, but that's not going to stop me from playing a much worse version. I think it's the best card in EDH. There's like Spore Frog and then there's Soul Ring. It's like the top 2. So why you wouldn't be playing a green deck, I have no idea. Forgotten Cave. Okay. Excavating Anurid. Why don't we... Well, this is a tough one. I do want the black mana, but if we draw that naturally, then the Rhyme Stag will be much better. And it's more damage than the Changelings anyway. If we wanted to make sure we got one of those down next turn. Okay, Smite Horn, yes! It's so easy. It's so easy when you draw well. The difference between having an insane curve out is just like, is one of your 7 swamps on top of your deck. If it's not, you lose. If it is, you win easily. And hopefully we win easily. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. Endling. Undying. Death Touch Menace. That's the kind of thing you'd like to play with another land open. So we'll wait. I think we just come in with everything. Can't be blocked. I'm surprised. I'm a little surprised they didn't double block Rhyme Stag there, but their deck might be kind of combo oriented, where they pump up this thing's power to 10 and then double strike us to kill us. And the only way they can do that is if they chip in damage here and there. Yeah, like, here's 9 damage. $15 damage, rather. Ouch. For each card you've drawn. Oh my god! Wait, that doesn't do anything, does it? It almost does something, right? Can't be blocked. I sure hope they don't kill us. We'd rather just get the creature in play. Creatures block. Endling. Humph. Let us sacrifice... I love how I was bragging about winning this game easily, and now we're losing by a lot. 4, 5, sure. We are losing by a lot. 6. We should be able to manage 6 next turn. Fairy Seer. Alright, good sign. Good sign, especially if they attack with the Minotaur and don't kill us. Draw 3, then discard a card. So if there's a 3 damage pump, we lose. But if they attack with the Minotaur, we win. Come on, no! No, no, no. Ugh. They have to lose both of those if we play a creature. No, they don't. Yes, they do. They still have to lose both. Stupidly close game. Play this thing. If they only block 1, they're dead, so they have to block 2. All of our creatures kill theirs. Cutting it super close. We just have to hope their last card does not do 1 damage by any means. By turning this into a 3/3, by pumping it by 1, by doing an extra damage to us. None of that. Eep. No ninjutsu. No hurricane. Lava dart. Literally 1 damage. I guess it's 2, but still. I could have denied them the satisfaction with Talisman here. Oh, no. That's the worst. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. How do we, like... Spore Frog would have been good there. Yes, I will play first. And keep this perfectly reasonable hand. Putrid Goblin. What 1-drop do they have in blue? The Fairy Seer. Yeah, that's a good one. That might be constructed playable. I mean, maybe not, but... It's pretty special. Scry 2. 1 top, 1 bottom. So they're definitely going to hit their land drop, otherwise you go bottom, bottom. Hideaway, Watcher, if that leaves, they get it back. But it does come into play tapped. And we curve out nicely here. Drawing the Spectre was a good touch. Get in there for 2. It's a race. Spectre, Zombie Goblin, Elk next turn, Mob something if it's really getting to us. 2 is fine, take 2. Fairy Seer not attacking, well I guess it can't really attack. Island Go? No, Island Icehide Golem Talisman. Ice-Hide Golem trades with Putrid Goblin, I guess. But that's not the best thing in the world for them. No, maybe they're still in race mode here. More power. Power, and then the Rot Widow pack will not only embiggen this Bellowing Elk, embolden it, but it's a pretty good blocker. Planning for the future, I see. Very nice. Taken 5. Check back for 8. Watcher. 3 I really don't care about. They really want that card. Is that what it is? Fine with me. I mean, it can't be that awfully bad for us, right? How bad can it be? They just want to protect some of this. Well, this is worse for them than if they just blocked the Putrid Goblin, unless they didn't want us to get another blocker or a creature in our graveyard. Maybe that's what was under Watcher, but we can't know for sure. Whatever. Looks good for the home team. I mean, unless they just have some haymaker for the grass that is our battlefield. Spinehorn's not going to do it unless they give it haste and +5 and draw a card. Okay, +4 might do it. Even then, we have a blocker. No attacks? I like it. Cave of Temptation. Bellowing Elk. What to do? We don't need to do anything too special here. Let's just attack with Headless Spectre and pass it. I was digging deep to see if there was some, like, road to victory, but a lot of it just puts us at a disadvantage. I mean, losing creatures is fine, but trading way down for creatures is probably not what we want to do. 6, 9. Letting that resolve is fine because I can't stop them from drawing the card. But if they go to pump the Minotaur, that's when we kill it. That's when we come in and kill it dead. Oh no. 6, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah. This means they have to attack with both, which leaves them with nothing. 4, 5. I should have tapped with some of these creatures. No counter magic, please. Yes! Yes! Wait, this has reach? Even I didn't know that. Alright. 6-0. Nobody has a better win rate in Modern Horizons than me. Nobody.